We're getting ready for the upcoming City Council meeting on Tuesday, the 4th day of June, 2019. From Farmers Branch City Hall, this is the 94th edition of Council Countdown on FBTV. Hello again, everyone. I'm Tom Bryson. During the next few minutes, we're going to go into detail on the upcoming City Council consent agenda and run down other items on the regular agenda at this first regular meeting in June. First up, after ceremonial items and a report on study session, members of the Council will consider items placed on the consent portion of the agenda. There are 4 items on the June 4th consent agenda. Agenda item I-1 is to consider approving the minutes for the May 15th, May 21st, and May 28th City Council meetings. Agenda item I-2 is to consider approving resolution number 2019-078, authorizing the city manager to execute an interlocal agreement license with the City of Dallas for their 72-inch water transmission main project within the corporate limits of Farmers Branch. Recently, the City of Dallas met with staff to discuss plans to design and construct a 72-inch water transmission pipeline necessary for Dallas to transfer treated potable water from the Elm Fork Water Treatment Plant in Carrollton to the Bachman Water Treatment Plant in Dallas. Now, the transmission main includes valves, vent stacks, vaults, manholes, tunneled sections, and all other water pipeline apparatus necessary for the operation and maintenance of the main. The transmission main project provides backup service for the existing water main and increases service reliability to Dallas customer cities, including Farmers Branch. The City of Dallas desires to enter into an interlocal agreement license with Farmers Branch for the use of the existing public right-of-way to accommodate this project. Dallas will also procure the necessary rights-of-way where the project crosses private properties. The license grants Dallas the non-exclusive right, privilege, and license to own, lay, construct, operate, repair, and replace the transmission main within the Farmers Branch public rights-of-way. City Administration recommends approval of resolution number 2019-078. Agenda item I-3 is to consider adopting ordinance number 3572, amending the Code of Ordinances of the City of Farmers Branch by amending Chapter 66, Solid Waste, relating to the regulation and the collection and disposal of solid waste and recyclable materials within the city, providing a savings clause, providing a severability clause, providing for a repeal of conflicting ordinances, and providing for the penalty fine of up to $500. Garbage and recycling collection, including brush and bulk materials, has been a topic of frequent discussion at City Council meetings in 2018 and 2019. The method of garbage storage, placement for collection, time of placement for collection, and collection service has been thoroughly discussed by the Council with a large amount of residential input. During this time, residential development west of I-35E began to develop. Ultimately, there will be more than 1,000 new homes in this area as it develops. This necessitated developing new garbage, recycling, and brush and bulky collection routes for the area and creating a separate collection day. In addition, the developer's agreement for the area calls for residential garbage and recycling to use rollout carts. As a result, the solid waste ordinance needs to be updated to reflect the changes. Chapter 66 of the Farmers Branch Code of Ordinances is therefore proposed for amendment to provide regulations for residents of Farmers Branch and city staff regarding solid waste and recycling storage and collection. Amending the ordinance provides additional definitions and a regulatory framework. In addition, but not limited to, the amended ordinance provides for city-provided rollout cart collection for garbage only in the Mercer Crossing area, establishes set time limits for garbage carts in the Mercer Crossing area, provides screening requirements for the garbage and recycling carts in the Mercer Crossing area, provides definitions related to brush and bulk waste, prohibits the accumulation of garbage at a residence, and restricts where bulk waste can be placed for collection. Amending the ordinance brings it in line with policies established by the City Council, the Developers Agreement for Mercer Crossing, and the contract amendment with Community Waste Disposal. City Administration recommends approval of ordinance number 3572. And agenda item I-4 is to consider approving resolution number 2019-065, authorizing the city manager to negotiate and execute a professional services agreement with Shore Power to conduct a feasibility study for the installation of solar energy infrastructure and the associated potential costs and revenues, and amend the budget accordingly. The city purchases electricity for city facilities including City Hall, the Community Recreation Center, Branch Connection, fire stations, water pumping station, police station, and recreation fields. The city budgeted $1.6 million for electricity during the 2018-19 fiscal year, which is purchased from Cavalo Energy. One method residents, businesses, and governmental entities in Texas and across the country have tried to use to reduce the cost of electricity is to install solar panels on or near their buildings or structures. There are potential financial incentives for the construction of solar projects. However, some of the financial incentives for developers begin to decrease in 2020. Therefore, assessing the potential of solar energy installations at city facilities as a means to reduce the city's cost and carbon footprint should be conducted before the end of 2019. To better understand the city's options, a request for qualifications was developed and distributed to several potential consultants. The city received 3 responses and all 3 companies were interviewed. Based on the submittals, interviews, and references, Shore Power was determined to offer the professional services that best match the city's request for qualifications. The cost of the study is $49,840. This cost is not in the fiscal year 2018-2019 budget. Therefore, the budget must be amended before the study can commence. City Administration recommends approval of Resolution number 2019-065. And that was it for the consent agenda. Here are the other items on the regular session before the council at this upcoming meeting. Agenda item J1 is to conduct a public hearing and to consider adopting ordinance number 3573 for a specific use permit and associated detailed site plan with special exceptions for an office warehouse building on an approximately 8.4 acre tract located on the north side of Valley View Lane and on the south side of Keenan Bridge Road, approximately 500 feet east of Luna Road. Agenda item K1 is to receive an update from the Woven Clinic. Agenda item K2 is to receive an update from Keep Farmers Branch Beautiful. And agenda item K3 is to consider approving resolution number 2019-063, authorizing the city manager to negotiate and execute a contract with Community Waste Disposal, LLC for residential and city facilities solid waste collection and recycling services. In addition, the council may recess into closed session, but will then reconvene into regular session and take any necessary action. And that will do it for the June 4th agenda. Every regular meeting of the Farmers Branch City Council can be seen live right here on FBTV. That is Spectrum Cable Channel 16 in Farmers Branch, AT&T U-verse Channel 99 throughout this here Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, or online at www.farmersbranchtx.gov. The City Council information program will be made available simultaneous to the agenda posting on the Friday before each regular City Council meeting and will air prior to the live meeting as well as before all council meeting replays here on FBTV. That replay schedule is at 6 p.m. 7 days a week. All meetings are subject to change, so stay tuned to FBTV for any updates and more information. In the meantime, the June 4th meeting of the City Council starts at 6 p.m. this Tuesday evening here at Farmers Branch City Hall. We hope to see you here. Until then, for everyone here in the studio, I'm Tom Bryson. You're watching continuing coverage of the Farmers Branch City Council on FBTV. Please stay with us.